Look into his eyes. See that spark? That light? That burning desire to be someone great? Now imagine watching that light fade away day by day because of words and actions that cut deeper than any knife ever could. Sad, right? Listen carefully, because this isn't just another relationship video. This is about understanding the silent battles men face, the invisible wounds they carry, and most importantly, how to avoid being the one who inflicts them. You see him standing tall, looking strong, appearing unbreakable, but behind that tough exterior lies a heart that feels deeply, a soul that can be shattered, and a spirit that, once broken, may never fully heal. In this video, I will talk about the things that can break a good man's spirit. Things that might seem small to you, but can leave scars that last a lifetime. Let's start with something that destroys men at their core. I am talking about cheating on a good man. You might think it's just a moment of weakness, a brief lapse in judgment. But for him, it's like watching his entire world crumble. The physical pain he feels in his chest when he discovers the truth is real. His hands shake, his mind races, he questions every moment you shared together, and his soul. It shatters into pieces that may never fit back together quite the same way. If you're unhappy, be brave enough to leave, but never, ever cheat. That kind of betrayal doesn't just break his heart, it shatters his entire being. Now, think about comparisons. Every time you compare your man to another, whether it's your ex, a celebrity, or that perfect guy from work, you chip away at his self-worth. Why can't you be more like him? These words might seem harmless, but they plant seeds of doubt that grow into forests of insecurity. Each man is unique, with his own strengths, his own way of loving. Cherish that uniqueness instead of trying to mold him into someone else. Force is another silent killer of a man's spirit. It needs to stop. Some men are so nice, so eager to please, they'll say yes just to keep you happy. But every time they do something that goes against their nature, a little piece of their authentic self dies. Respect his no. Value his boundaries. A relationship isn't about control. It's about understanding. Words cut deeper than knives, especially when they target appearance. Calling a man ugly, whether he's your partner or a stranger, isn't just mean, it's cruel. That comment you thoughtlessly tossed out. It might echo in his mind for years, haunting him every time he looks in the mirror. Men remember these words. They carry them like invisible scars. Public humiliation. This is a special kind of cruelty. When you mock him in front of others, when you reveal his private struggles for laughs, when you diminish his achievements to make yourself look better, you're not just embarrassing him. You're assassinating his character. You're telling the world, and more importantly, telling him that he's not worthy of basic respect. Taking a good man for granted is like slowly poisoning a well. If he treats you right, if he shows up consistently, if he puts in the effort, acknowledge it, appreciate it. Don't treat him like he's disposable just because he's reliable. Good men aren't as common as you might think, and they deserve to be valued. Never use what he loves as a weapon against him, whether it's his passion, his dreams, his family. Don't turn these into tools for manipulation. When you threaten to take away or destroy what he holds dear, you're not just controlling him, you're teaching him that love is dangerous, that vulnerability leads to pain. Some women pride themselves on having men wrapped around their finger, on being able to make them dance to their tune. But good men, especially those who love deeply, aren't toys for your entertainment. Their hearts aren't playground equipment. Do not play with their feelings. This is not a game. Physical violence is never okay. Kicking a man in his private parts isn't funny. It isn't justified by anger. It's assault, plain and simple. The physical pain might fade, but the emotional trauma of being attacked by someone he trusted, that stays forever. Ghosting, silent treatment, keeping him in emotional limbo, these are forms of psychological torture. Don't leave him drowning in a sea of questions. Don't make him solve puzzles he never signed up for. Be clear, be honest, be human. If something's wrong, tell him. If you're done, say it. Men aren't mind readers, and the anxiety of being left in uncertainty can be paralyzing. Clear communication isn't just kind, it's necessary. If you're not serious about him, don't pretend to be. Don't send mixed signals. Don't play hot and cold. These games might seem fun in the moment, but they can leave lasting damage. Some men never fully recover from being led on, from investing their whole heart only to discover it was all a joke. Making him choose between you and his loved ones. That's not love, that's control. A secure woman knows she doesn't need to eliminate competition for his affection. She creates her own space in his heart without forcing him to evict others. Most women don't realize this. Mocking his insecurities or flaws shows a deep lack of empathy. Everyone has imperfections. Everyone has things they struggle with. Using these as ammunition in arguments or casual conversation doesn't make you clever. It makes you cruel, really cruel. Don't become someone he dreads seeing, someone whose presence brings stress instead of joy, someone who demands everything but gives nothing, someone who drains his energy instead of multiplying it. Finally, stop trying to control every aspect of his life. The moment you try to dictate every aspect of his life, you stop being a partner and become a prison guard. Love sets free. Control cages. He's your partner, not your project, not your puppet. A relationship should be a dance of equals, not a power struggle where one person calls all the shots. Remember this, a good man's love is precious. It's strong, but not unbreakable. Treat it with care, because once you break a man's spirit, once you shatter his trust, once you make him doubt his worth, you might have destroyed something beautiful that can never be fully restored. Take care of the good men in your life. They're rarer than you think. And if this video touched something deep inside you, take a second to hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe for more empowering content like this and hit that notification bell, because we're diving deep into more raw, honest conversations about love, relationships, and understanding the male psyche in ways that can transform your relationship forever. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.